The movie is about a mother and a son who kind of have, a fraught relationship. She is very politically active. She runs a domestic violence shelter, and her son is a capitalist, talented musician who plays for money on a kind of TikTok-like platform where he has, thousands of followers around the world, and they just don't see eye to eye. Their politics, their ethics are at odds with each other. But as you watch the film, you kind of come to realize that they're both quite similar. They're both driven, ambitious, self-directed people, and so you're kind of hoping. Hopefully, the audience is hoping that they kind of see that. I had written it as an audiobook first for Audible, and it was the section that is adapted from the movie is adapted from this particular section that is told from Finn's character's perspective. And after I finished that, I realized that I was really interested in telling the story as well from Julianne's character's perspective. And so when I was thinking about what I wanted to write next, I started kind of just brainstorming from her character's perspective, and then, doing the stupid thing of picturing the actress while I'm writing, which is not something you should do. But then fortunate enough, 8 months later to actually be doing it with the actress I was picturing.
I think the writing and the characters were really extraordinary, so complicated and so entertaining and so intelligent, and the great thrill for me after I met Jesse, who's an actor that I admired for years, is that he's as talented a director as he is an actor and a writer. So to have that kind of come to you out of the blue, I mean, it was really astonished. What did you say?
Was it cha-ching?
Cha-ching,
Yeah.
cha-ching, yeah.
Translates
No, but
directly.
yeah, and then I remember our meeting, and Jesse was like, "I'm thinking about this actor, this young guy. He's like, he's really curious. He's really smart. He's so talented. I think you'll really love him." Because of course I was thinking, do I want to spend an entire movie with a teenage boy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You did that for
I've been
years.
through that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was such a fantastic peer relationship with him. I mean, it was really, really exciting to work with Finn because he's so quick. He's so alive. And as Jesse said, he wrote these characters that are incredibly complicated and very narcissistic and have a strong belief in their own set of values, and so they clash. And so Finn was just, he just brought it in an amazing way every day.
It was kind of a dream project to be a part of. I had done Jesse's audiobook before and gotten the pleasure kind of to play the character, so I kind of had I had an idea of who the character was, and when we were in this weird booth in Vancouver, and I just thought it was the greatest, and I thought the writing was wonderful, and I was really honored that Jesse would ask me to be a part of something like this, considering how incredible and layered the writing is, and the fact that I could work with someone like Julianne is unbelievable.
I think we've all become so explicitly political, probably because of media and then changes in our culture, and so the movie is trying to kind of show the discomfort between having a very strong political perspective and having a family member, somebody you live with that has a kind of opposing, not necessarily political perspective, but kind of moral compass, set of ethics. And so these two characters are kind of, they see the world so differently, but they're forced to live with each other. And, I suppose that's a conflict for a lot of people now, house divided.
Yeah, but I'm very interested in how polarized they are, and yet how they try to explore a relationship with each other through other people. So, it's only, you sort of see who they are as the film unfolds, and you realize their desire to connect and their inability to connect, their inability to see each other past their set of values, but how important that is, how important it is to try to figure out how to come together rather than to stay polarized, which is a place that we're in, I think, right now.
Well, it's kind of the classic thing of I mean, your character being so upstanding, such an upstanding citizen, and so into politics, and I think that has to, because of their relationship, I think Ziggy maybe doesn't want to even care, because the person that he, has so much I don't know, a resentment towards like loves this thing, and it takes sometimes it just takes other people to understand each other.
But she's also an elitist, So I
Right.
mean, that's the thing. It's like neither one of them represents something that is always admirable.
No one's right.
So that's
the
what's
other
great
thing is
about
that
it,
no one is
yeah.
ever right in this film. Yeah, that should be the tagline. No one's right.
No one's right.
No, but I mean,